What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to Crypto Charcha for your daily dose of all things crypto.
Glad to be back.
It's March 2nd, 2025. This is episode 6. And guys, let me tell you, today's deep dive is absolutely electric.
Definitely shaping up to be an interesting one.
The crypto world just got a massive jolt of energy, and we're going to break it all down for you, so buckle up.
The news is a game changer for sure.
And we're seeing the market react in real time.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Yeah.
We're talking market-shaking news, folks. President Trump just dropped a bombshell on us that has sent shockwaves through the entire cryptosphere.
It's a bold move, especially considering the timing. We've been seeing a period of consolidation, and this announcement has injected like a wave of optimism into the market.
You got that right. So what's got everyone buzzing? Straight from the source, CNBC reports that Trump has announced the creation of a U.S. strategic crypto reserve.
Wow.
I know, right?
Huge. And it's not just the creation of the reserve itself that's significant. It's the strategic choice of assets that are included in it.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. So Trump's making this announcement on Truth Social, and he's calling it a reserve, not a stockpile like we've heard before.
Right.
What's the difference, and why does it matter?
That distinction is crucial.
Okay.
A stockpile implies simply holding on to existing assets, perhaps seized crypto, like we saw in those earlier executive order discussions.
Right.
A reserve, on the other hand, suggests a more active approach, like buying, managing, and potentially even deploying these assets strategically.
Oh,
Think of it like a central bank managing foreign currency reserves.
got it. So this signals a much more proactive role for the U.S. government in the crypto space. Now you're probably thinking, okay, sure, a crypto reserve, but which coins are we talking about?
Right, and this is where things get really interesting. The reserve will include Bitcoin and Ether, no surprises there. But get this, it also includes XRP, Solana's SOL token, and Cardano's ADA.
But wait.
That's a pretty diverse mix.
Hold on, let me process this.
And each choice speaks volumes.
XRP, SOL, and ADA. That's unexpected to say the least, especially given their, shall we say, colorful regulatory histories.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm guessing our listeners are already piecing together the implications.
Absolutely. The inclusion of these specific altcoins suggests that the U.S. government is recognizing their potential, potentially signaling a shift in regulatory attitudes.
This is huge for the altcoin market. And speaking of huge, let's check those live price updates, because I know things are going wild right now.
The numbers are definitely reflecting the market's excitement.
Okay, here we go. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $94,270. A nice jump, but not as crazy as some of the others. Ethereum's holding strong at $2,460. But check this out. Solana has skyrocketed to $171, and Cardano is cruising at $1.03. Talk about a Trump bump.
Those are some impressive gains, especially for Solana and Cardano. Clearly, the market sees this inclusion in the reserve as a major vote of confidence.
Trump's aiming to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. Do you think this strategic crypto reserve is a step in that direction? What are your thoughts on this, especially for those of us actively trading in the crypto market?
It's certainly a powerful statement, and it aligns with some of the initiatives we've seen from other countries vying for that title.
Yeah.
But the real test will be in the execution and the details, which we're hoping to get more clarity on at the upcoming White House Crypto Summit.
Right. We can't forget that Trump is hosting the first ever White House Crypto Summit on Friday, March 7th, 2025. I'm marking my calendar as we speak.
It's going to be a must-watch event for anyone in the crypto space. I expect we'll get more details about the selection criteria for the coins included in the reserve, the management strategy, and how it all fits into the broader vision of the U.S. as a crypto leader.
I'm already feeling the FOMO. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's rewind a bit and look at how we got here. Remember last summer, Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville?
Bitcoin 2024. That was a pivotal moment in the lead up to this announcement.
It was. It was actually at that event that Trump first floated the idea of a national Bitcoin stockpile, remember? And Senator Cynthia Lummis also presented her proposal for a national strategic Bitcoin reserve at that same conference.
Yes, and her proposal went beyond simply holding Bitcoin. It outlined a framework for active management, using the reserve to stabilize the market during times of volatility, and even potentially backing a U.S. dollar stablecoin.
That's right. So the idea of a strategic reserve has been brewing for a while, and the conversation really heated up in November, pushing Bitcoin to new all-time highs. Then in late January, Trump issued that executive order on crypto, and things took an interesting turn. It felt a bit lukewarm compared to the earlier discussions.
That executive order focused on evaluating the creation of a national digital asset stockpile,
Yeah.
potentially using seized crypto.
Right.
The language was broader, less focused on Bitcoin specifically, and didn't provide many concrete details.
Right. Remember all the head scratching about the term digital assets instead of specifically Bitcoin? It left a lot of us wondering what direction the administration was leaning towards.
It seems we finally have our answer. This announcement is laser-focused, naming specific coins and outlining a clear strategy.
Yeah.
It's a significant departure from the ambiguity of the earlier executive order.
Absolutely. So Trump went from talking about stockpiles to creating a full-blown strategic crypto reserve. And he's not shying away from altcoins, even those that have faced regulatory scrutiny.
The boldness of this move can't be overstated. It's a clear signal that the U.S. is not just dipping its toes in the crypto waters, it's diving headfirst into the deep end.
And he's bringing XRP, Solana, and Cardano along for the ride. This is going to have a major impact on the market, both in the U.S. and globally. Before we dive into what that impact might look like and what you should be doing about it as a crypto trader, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives.
And be sure to share this episode with your crypto buddies.
Yes.
The more, the merrier in this exciting new era of crypto.
Okay, now let's get back to the news and break down what this all means for you.
Let's do it. All right, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about what this means for you, our listeners, especially those of you who are actively trading and investing in the crypto market.
Yes. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Mm-hmm.
What are the practical implications of this U.S. strategic crypto reserve? We're seeing some serious price action already, but what's the long-term outlook?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
The first thing to consider is the signal this sends to institutional investors.
Okay.
We've already seen a growing interest from institutions in the past few years, but this move by the U.S. government could be a tipping point. It provides a level of legitimacy and validation that many institutions have been waiting for.
So we're talking about a potential flood of institutional money into the crypto market. That's a game changer.
It certainly has the potential to be. And it's not just about the quantity of money flowing in, but also the type of investors. Institutional investors tend to have longer time horizons and are less prone to knee-jerk reactions, which could bring more stability to the market.
That's good news for those of us who are tired of the wild price swings. But let's talk about those specific altcoins that are part of the reserve.
Okay.
XRP, SOL, and ADA.
Yeah.
What does their inclusion tell us?
Their inclusion is a fascinating development, especially considering the regulatory hurdles they faced in the past.
Yep.
It suggests a recognition of their technological innovations and potential to play a significant role in the future of the crypto ecosystem.
So is this a green light for XRP, SOL, and ADA? Are we going to see a regulatory thaw?
It's too early to say for sure,
Okay.
but it's definitely a positive sign. This move could pave the way for more clarity and a more favorable regulatory environment for these specific coins.
That's exciting news for anyone holding those coins. But let's play devil's advocate for a moment.
Okay.
Are there any potential downsides or risks associated with this strategic crypto reserve?
That's a great question. Yeah.
And it's important to consider all angles.
Right.
One potential concern is the increased influence the U.S. government could have over the crypto market.
Right.
While some might welcome regulation as a sign of maturity and stability,
Yeah.
others might worry about excessive government control, stifling innovation, and undermining the decentralized nature of crypto.
It's a valid concern. Crypto, by its very nature, is about decentralization and challenging traditional power structures. So striking that balance between fostering innovation and ensuring responsible growth is going to be crucial.
Absolutely. And that's a conversation that's going to continue to evolve as the crypto space matures. Another potential risk to consider is the impact on the global crypto landscape.
Okay.
We're already seeing a bit of a crypto arms race.
Yeah.
With different countries vying for dominance in this space.
It's like a digital Wild West out there. Everyone wants to be the sheriff in town.
Exactly. This move by the U.S. could further escalate this competition, potentially leading to more fragmentation and a less cohesive global crypto ecosystem. Okay, so there are some potential risks to consider, but overall this seems like a net positive for the crypto world.
Yeah, I think so.
What advice would you give to our listeners who are trying to make sense of this news and figure out what to do next?
First and foremost, stay informed. This is a rapidly evolving space and things can change quickly.
Right.
Keep an eye on the news not just from mainstream media,
Yeah.
but also from trusted sources within the crypto community.
We've got you covered here on Crypto Charcha. Make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on so you don't miss any of our deep dives.
Absolutely. Second, don't let emotions dictate your trading decisions. This news is exciting,
Yeah.
and those price spikes are tempting,
Right.
but it's important to stay grounded and stick to your investment strategy.
Don't let the FOMO get the best of you. Take a deep breath, assess your risk tolerance, and make informed decisions.
Exactly. And remember, diversification is key.
Right.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore different coins, consider different investment strategies, and remember that the crypto space is more than just Bitcoin.
It's a whole ecosystem out there, ripe with opportunities,
Yeah.
and it's only getting bigger and more dynamic, especially with this news. What are you most excited about looking ahead?
What excites me the most is the potential for innovation.
Hmm.
We're still in the early stages of this crypto revolution,
Right.
and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of what's possible.
Yeah.
I believe this move by the U.S. government will accelerate that innovation and unlock new possibilities.
It's like we're at the starting line of a marathon and the gun just went off.
And the best part is, anyone can join the race. That's the beauty of crypto.
I love that.
It's open, accessible, and full of potential.
Okay, so we've talked about the potential impacts of this strategic crypto reserve on the market, on regulation, and on the global crypto landscape.
Right.
But what about the summit? What are you hoping to hear from Trump and the other crypto heavyweights who will be there?
I'm eager to hear more details about the reserve itself. How will it be managed? What are the long-term goals? And how does it fit into the broader vision of making the U.S. the crypto capital of the world?
Those are great questions. And let's not forget about the SEC.
Right.
They've been playing a more active role in regulating the crypto space, and their stance on this initiative is going to be crucial.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how they respond and how this move might shape their approach to crypto regulation going forward. This is a major development, and the ripple effects are going to be felt throughout the entire industry.
It's definitely going to be a wild ride.
Yeah.
Speaking of wild rides, those crypto prices are still on the move. Bitcoin is now over $95,000. Ethereum is closing in on $2,500. And Solana and Cardano are showing no signs of slowing down.
It's a testament to the power of positive news and the market's recognition of the potential this move holds.
Yeah.
But it's also a reminder that this is a volatile market,
Right.
and we should expect some corrections along the way.
So buckle up, folks. It's going to be a bumpy but exciting ride. But before we get too carried away with predictions and speculation, let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture.
That's a great idea. Let's zoom out and reflect on what this all means for the future of crypto.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today, from the initial announcement to the potential market impacts and regulatory implications. As we wrap up this deep dive, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What does this all mean for the future of crypto?
It's truly remarkable how far we've come in such a short time. Just a few years ago, crypto was seen as a niche technology, a playground for tech enthusiasts and early adopters.
Right.
Now we're seeing governments and major institutions embracing it, recognizing its potential to reshape the financial landscape.
It's like we're witnessing a seismic shift in the financial world. Crypto is no longer on the fringes, it's moving into the mainstream.
And it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about the underlying principles of decentralization, transparency, and individual empowerment that crypto represents. These ideas are resonating with people around the world, and they're driving the adoption and growth of this ecosystem.
It's like crypto is offering a new vision of finance, one that's more inclusive and accessible to everyone. And this move by the U.S. government, creating a strategic crypto reserve, feels like a major step towards realizing that vision.
Absolutely. This is a watershed moment for the crypto industry.
Yeah.
It legitimizes crypto as a serious asset class and sets the stage for further integration into the global financial system.
It's exciting to be a part of this crypto revolution, and I know our listeners are feeling that energy too. But with all this change happening so rapidly, it can be overwhelming to keep up and figure out what to do next.
What advice would you give to those who are trying to navigate this new landscape?
The key is to be proactive, not reactive.
Okay.
Don't just follow the hype or chase the latest trends. Educate yourself, do your own research, and develop a clear understanding of the underlying technologies and the market dynamics at play.
Knowledge is power, especially in the crypto world.
Exactly. And remember, this is a long game.
Don't expect to get rich quick.
Yep.
Be patient, be strategic, and be prepared for volatility along the way.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. And as with any marathon, having a solid strategy and pacing yourself is crucial.
Absolutely. And don't forget about diversification.
Right.
Spread your investments across different assets, explore different strategies, and don't be afraid to experiment. The crypto space is constantly innovating, so there are always new opportunities emerging.
It's like a vast, uncharted territory ripe for exploration. But remember, folks, with any exploration comes risk. Always do your due diligence, protect your assets, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Wise words. And above all, stay curious. The crypto world is constantly evolving, so be open to learning, adapting, and embracing new ideas.
It's that spirit of curiosity and innovation that makes the crypto space so exciting. All right, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into Trump's strategic crypto reserve. We hope you found it informative, insightful, and maybe even a little bit inspiring.
I think we covered a lot of ground today, from the immediate market reactions to the long-term implications for the crypto ecosystem as a whole.
We did. And we couldn't have done it without you, our amazing listeners. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives.
And be sure to leave a comment below and share this episode with your friends.
Yes.
Let's keep the conversation going and explore this exciting new era of crypto together.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep riding that crypto wave. This Crypto Charcha, signing off.